Stop lying to your coach. Guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first segment of our coaching client red flag discussion. Something that I posted on Instagram. I got a lot of good feedback on it. And the first thing that kind of came to mind, or the first thing that was raised, was just honesty levels between a coach and a client.
You lying?
Yeah,
Where you really get them from?
I got them from my jeweler.
I like you, man. You lie a lot.
Now, of course, I'm partially joking about this because most of the dishonesty between or from a client to their respective coach is not really lying, more just kind of twisting the truth a little bit. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that the relationship between a coach and a client is sacred. And at the end of the day, you have gone to your coach to get the best, most efficient results possible. And what you have to take into account, if you have the right person coaching you, is that there's never going to be and should never be a value judgment taking place with regards to what you've done or may not have done with respect to your plan. The component of honesty is there to really just give your coach a true reflection of what's going on so that they can make the best decisions for you. Now, a lot of the dishonesty that I've noted is not really lying. It really is a misunderstanding of how to apply a concept or to apply it appropriately. That for me falls on the coach's side. We need to absolutely explain not just what we want executed, but how we want it executed to the best possible scenario. However, there are instances where, you know, and it's not even so much an unethical thing as hey, I just don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to tell my coach something that may lead them to feel disappointed in me. But guys, we know what's going on. You know, I've been doing this a long time. We can pick up where things are not moving in the right direction and why. You are best served by always being as truthful and transparent as possible with your coach. Why? Because even though that may be uncomfortable at times, it is what's ultimately going to lead you to the best possible outcome. Because if you have had a slip up on your diet, if you've had a cheat meal when you weren't supposed to have one, if you've been missing training sessions, the right coach is going to ask, why is that happening? Now, there are probably very rare occasions where that's happening just because the individual involved is not invested in the process, but I think that is a small percentage. The bigger percentage is there is some impediment to you implementing that plan in the correct manner. And your coach is primarily there as your problem solver. So being honest with them is not a matter of embarrassment. It's a matter of giving them an opportunity to teach you how to overcome those difficulties, potentially change the way that your nutrition plan is set up, change the way your training plan is set up, change modalities surrounding cardio and expenditure to make it more conducive to your overall goal. So honesty is always the best policy, but this applies to coaches too. And I see this all the time, guys, and I see this more frequently. Coaches giving their clients or potential clients unrealistic expectations of what they can achieve over a certain period of time to either get them to sign up with them or to keep them as clients on board. And this is really unethical because as the coach, you should have a pretty good understanding of what is optimal, what is achievable, and what is realistic and sustainable for the person. That is completely unethical behavior, and it's purely about money grabbing. I've lost many potential clients because my policy is honesty first. This is what you can expect. We're not going to go any faster than this. We're not going to get any more aggressive than this. I've had clients ask me, hey, do you think I can turn pro? And I've said to them, honestly, probably not. With the genetics that you have, with how long you've been training, that is probably not a possibility for you. But I'd rather be honest than get somebody to spend their money on my services with unrealistic expectations of what we can achieve together. So guys, coaching side, client side, this relationship is like a marriage, and it is best served with each party involved being as truthful and transparent as possible. So stop lying to